Peyton Woodring to boot it away, and Ryan Niblett, who's the most dynamic return guy in college football this season. A pair of punt returns for touchdowns. Special teams, a big focus for both coaches tonight, trying to get an edge, and that's too deep to return. Hamstrings have healed. DeAndre Moore, the receiver, is in the backfield. And Manning zips it to him. Little wrinkle as a receiver, kind of left alone over there, and it's a chunk play.
Trey Moore is a receiver lined up as a running back. They're just trying to create matchups against these linebackers when they...
Wisner, stutter step. It's been a struggle to get this running game going.
Got to do a good job with Kyron Jones down tonight, communicating.
So a 16-yard gain has him in Georgia territory. Zip, quick throw to the right side, and
tempo down, getting close to the red zone.
End around, finding a crease and driving right down to the sticks is Wisner, so he comes from a different position.
With that quick clap.
Wisner set far to the right on 1st and 15. Manning slings it sidearm, and Wisner's working hard. He'll get back the penalty plus a couple of yards. Transfer from Texas State, and just gets it inside that right upright. So Texas on the opening drive.
Can Georgia run the ball, or are they going to have to go to those quick throws on the perimeter?
Well, it didn't look like Stockton was ready for the snap. Caught off guard and out scrambling around, and avoids a disaster, but takes a 2-yard loss.
I mean, he's still making the call. I mean, he's looking to his left.
Self-protection there.
Took one down underneath. He's able to cut.
So the glove is something new, and maybe some jitters on the opening play. Stockton takes off. Texas bid on the fake, and the quarterback just scoots untouched around the left end. Get a nice block from Delp, the tight end. Picked up 19.
McDonald, who's coming here quickly to be able to plank the play. They want him to pull it. They do that on purpose, but Delp's able to kind of shield McDonald to keep him away, and there's the speed.
2nd and 7. That's Branch who goes in motion. Stockton has plenty of time, finds a man down the seam, and that's London Humphreys.
There's the guy to watch up top, Colin Simmons.
Comes number 1, and they do a good job of blocking him, and Stockton gets it out, and a 1st down catch by Dylan Bell.
Out on it's really an extension of their run game.
Play fake to Bowen. Stockton on the move, throws for the end zone, caught, touchdown, Noah Thomas. Dogs strike back quickly. Difference as they lead 7-3. Can't have a better starting quarterback than Stockton. Manning and the Longhorns offense, 2nd possession. Up next.
More tempo from Texas.
Manning fakes the pitch, and now tries to create on the move. Baxter has a blocker on the edge. C.J. Baxter, 3rd and 2. They fake it to Baxter, instant pressure, and the catch is made by Jack Endries, but the
better. Nobody picks him up. You can see that by pulling these guards, they're late. That was
can do to get this Longhorn defense locked in on the 2nd time they're out there. And off and barreling through a crease as Bowens picks up 9 on 1st down of the 1st quarter. Dogs threatening again. Off the play fake, long pitch to the edge, and it's a 1st down for Thomas, not able to escape.
Coming off this play action, he comes all the way back, fakes to his right, and then recognize.
Got to add to the lead here from the 38 on 1st down. Punt fake, Stockton steps up, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made by Branch, who circles back and accelerates. Zachariah Branch dashing between Longhorns, 1st and goal.
And being able to pull away from that, from Zachariah Branch. Here comes the blitz right here on the right. Good job of picking up that threat. And then the speed and the acceleration pulling away.
And the Dogs punch it in. Bowens is the back. Gunner zips it, end zone, touchdown a 2nd time. It's Noah Thomas. Brilliant start for the quarterback, and Noah Thomas as you said, on a tear. 4 touchdowns now in the last 3 games. Dogs up 14-3, barking early in Athens.
Pete Kwiatkowski's got to go back to the drawing board and get Texas into communication. Now, Holly was talking about everybody's got to get on the same page.
Niblett from 5 yards deep accelerates. Ryan Niblett. Perhaps the play to spark Texas, but there is a penalty marker on the field. It looks like this return is going to come back. Special teams coordinator.
Return team, number 24. First down.
The 54-yard return negated. Warren Roberson flagged.
He's right here.
Yeah, he did grab a hold and tackle somebody.
There's a guy, there's a block in the back, and then you saw the holding call, and you see how frustrated. Done such a good job with special teams this year. Well, that would have been a big.
Manning from the end zone. Protection holds up, and across the middle, it's a pitch to Emmett Mosley, and Mosley off and running. Emmett Mosley, the 5th. A huge play. KJ Bolden eventually saved the touchdown.
Press with Arch Manning. Look at the eyes. He's standing in his own end zone, and he's about to get hit. And instead of panicking, he keeps his cool, works through his progressions, moves away from the pressure, and
pressure comes, it's picked up pretty well, and incomplete.
Against a good defense in Texas. Very balanced, and again, really has them confused.
Bowens tries to bounce it. He's closed down and spun down by the freshman corner, Grayson Littleton. Empty backfield. Texas not showing pressure. Gets it out very quickly to Cass Jones on the edge, and he weaves out near the 30, but not enough for a first down, and Texas will get their first stop tonight. Every Georgia fan knows of his importance. Quick throw underneath. Wingo, can he get going? Had a crease. Just reaching out and grabbing him as he sprinted by.
By that injury to Allen.
Off the play fake, Manning zips it, and a nice catch made.
Oh, yeah,
nice
it's a great player. Yeah, you change roles and communication. Man-to-man coverage. I think Sark is very confident that if the line protects Arch Manning.
Manning intercepted through a fastball high and outside, and KJ Bolden was waiting for it.
Quarterback, and watch the push right here. I think that's Christian Miller, 52, just pushing the guard back into the face of Arch Manning, but that's a miss by Arch Manning. Working underneath, continues to overcommit to the line of scrimmage. There's
a wrinkle where Branch started in the backfield, now motion. Now Stockton's being chased, and he gets a throwaway and complete on the sidelines. Trey Moore was breathing down his neck. Clean pocket, overthrow. Crossing route for DeAndre Moore. Simpson with a pick and a fumble. Pitch up the day at halftime. Meanwhile, Georgia finds Delp trying to add to the lead, and Stockton hits him out to the 39.
Away from Anthony Hill. Watch zero. He got around him, and now he's got a chance to be able to make a catch. Heck.
Malik, they call him Manny. He's given up just 1 completion of 20-plus yards all season. Outstanding. Stockton keeps it, spun out of 1 tackle, could not spin out of a 2nd tackle. 1 spin move per play.
You imagine
8th grade. Get him an NIL deal. It's about time.
He's a stud. He can spin it.
Manning, can he escape? Yes, but nowhere to go, and he's going to be sacked. Brought down by Gabe Harris.
Worked the way back into that game, so they got to make adjustments.
They'll start with a defense that has looked confused, discombobulated, and Zachariah Branch can make it a deeper hole as he sprints out across the 45.
As a group out on the perimeter.
Quick 3rd down. Stockton batted in the air and just has no interest in catching it way behind the line, just bats it down.
Becomes that Mike, the quarterback of the defense, as Laura said.
Trey Wisner picks his way up the middle for 5. Let's check on the Texas side with Holly. Now it's Wingo comes across in motion. They fake it to him and go down the seam. Easy pitch and catch. DeAndre Moore. It's a nice little play design, and they're out near midfield.
And the safeties have done a great job all night at taking that away, dialing it up, looking for it.
Can they convert for a second time on third and very long? Nope. Manning design run fooled no one. The defense stopped Texas again. Texas brings some pressure on first down. Stockton rolls away from it and delivers to Branch on the sidelines, who reaches up, makes a catch, and taps the toes. 2nd and 4, and it's intercepted. Anthony Hill reached up. First takeaway tonight for this Texas defense. The play they needed. Manning cannot escape. He's going to be sacked. And Georgia continues to win up front. And that's Contavious Johnson.
In this, Sark motioning and then bringing him over, and then to try to sell that it's going to be a quick throw or a screen. Instead, screen and go. But look at the discipline from Georgia. Out. It's probably going to be Raylan Wilson if they come from right here.
Empty backfield. Manning has protection, fires to the end zone, batted up in the air, incomplete. Flag is down. That was Niblett down there. Got to give him an automatic first down.
Defense, number 2. The ball he places spot the foul. First down.
Right there. Now you got a safety on a really talented quick receiver. He grabs onto him right there. And that's where the penalty.
Baxter is the back. 1st and goal. Play fake. Manning. End zone touchdown, Ryan Wingo. And finally, the Burnt Orange find the end zone. They cash in the Hill interception with the help of that 3rd down PI.
Position. Let's watch Arch Manning's eyes. Looks out to the tight end to the left. Protection's there. Comes back with that quick release. And a heck of a job by Ryan Wingo. Let's really give this guy his due, because he had some drops.
Different kind of leadership from Manning we've really seen the second half of this season. Stockton is hit, but he gets it to Delp. Heavy pressure from Colin Simmons, but he got it just jumped up in the air. You got linemen shifting around.
They're going heavy to the right. Tackle over.
Hand off. No, he's going to throw it, and it works. Josh McCray, his first. Micah Morris.
Think of that.
3rd and 13. Stockton looking to launch. Now checks it down. Jones a long way to go. And again pushed out of bounds. Short. This time he's going to be well short.
I'm not going to have that ball in my right hand. Here he does have the ball in the right hand. Instead, he gets it. He tries to extend.
2 number 16s, the quarterback and the defensive quarterback. Final quarter begins. They check it down to Bowens. He's beginning to become more and more of a factor out of the backfield. Stockton fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown. London Humphreys.
And this is little things that happen. This is a motion against man coverage. Watch the miscommunication by Texas. Taft on the inside. They both follow the same guy. They both stay with the tight end, Oscar Delp. Nobody takes London Humphreys. Little wrinkle there with that short motion. Switch release at the line of scrimmage. Miscommunication on the back end with Gilbo and the veteran Michael Taft. And there is a free runner right down the middle of the seam against that Texas defense. And Gunnar Stockton makes them pay for it.
Back to 11, emphatic answer. And now an onside kick. Going to steal a possession, and it works! Georgia recovers the onside kick. Trickery from Smart. Stealing a possession. Wow, so Texas defense really must step up here to avoid getting into a bigger hole here early 4th quarter. But instead, Frazier rips off a run. Fell way behind, rallied here. This has been one of Georgia's best games. And Bell spins free. They continue to punch away at this Texas defense. First down inside the 30. Frazier bursting forward. They are gashing people and running really hard. It's Bell who comes in motion. Stockton runs the other way. And Gunnar Stockton keeps it and will get a first down and goal.
Again, trying to affect these eyes, and it's just a quarterback swing. Look at 71 getting out in front there, Ernest Green. Whoa, what a big block there.
Big man there.
It's a big man, but look at his movement for a big man. I mean, he's 320 pounds, and poor Muhammad.
Build a 3-score lead. Stockton keeping all the way. No, flipping to the end zone. Touchdown, Lawson Lucky. Got free. They left him alone. He made him pay, and he's able to celebrate the man who is his inspiration. Third and 14 from the end zone. Manning rifles downfield. It's over the head of Emmett Mosley.
Their own adversity.
Frazier rumbling free down inside the 10. Ahead.
Chris, real quick, I got to give Mike Bobo's son, Drew 74, some credit here. We haven't really talked much about him. Gets up to that second level, kind of walls it off, opens that up. The entire offensive line, as they've rotated a couple different bodies in there, serious continuity against a very talented and physical Texas front. And that time, Bobo, who's kind of the anchor there, and you look big picture down the road.
Second and goal. Bell. Thomas had never really clicked for him at A&M. Obviously, 6'5", terribly gifted, wasn't able to have. Stockton on the move, and he'll run it into the end zone. One on the ground to go with a career-high 4 touchdown passes. But against Texas last season.
When he took that hit against Texas and got up from it, that's, I think, when he won his team over. They really responded to that. What, again, another great job there with the play action, the mechanics there to really sell that by the back on the toss sweep. And then Texas so concerned about the receivers covering them. You better have eyes on 14. We see what he can do, and he is fired up, and he should be.
Whether fairly or not is the inability to beat the best teams and you come up against them.
We talked about this morning on College Game Day with the schedule Texas has.
You know, the catch is made by Moore on the far side. We're talking about 2 very competitive 4-quarter game. Now they got to go back and regroup. Manning to Moore, and he's got to have his guys believe that help them out with the run. They were all over him as a runner.
We went back and looked at all the years that Sark's been an offensive coordinator and a play caller, even as a head coach. It's the worst running offense that he has had and how they attack.
Manning hammers, he throws in the end zone way over the head of Mosley. And he is slow to get up. Georgia aggressive right till the end. Georgia will take over and can begin to celebrate.
Yeah, again, I just got to, you know, I feel like we're saying it and saying it's so many plays happen. Kirby Smart with the gutsy calls with the 4.
Have to worry about it.
Down to 11.
You brought up the issue. People were going to say, well, we call this a must-win for Texas. You know, statistically, they become a long shot. They'll have to regroup. But the Dogs dominate between the hedges. They beat Texas again. And they're looking very tough to beat going forward.
Buddies. Sark's like, you son of a gun with that onside kick. Are you kidding me? He said, like he told us, something's coming. And he was right.
Yeah, the moment of trickery was coming, but so was a lot of Georgia aggression on both sides of the ball. Gunnar Stockton was delivering. This defense was harassing Manning. Impressive. Georgia's best game by far this season.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them look right at you.